Hey guys, what's going on? It's James here back with Ecom Insiders in part 3 of our 10x ROI case study. I kind of just want to talk about, some of the sort of events during the year that I touched on in the past two videos. Just giving you some ideas. You can see here I have a few ideas on the screen when you can actually, utilize this strategy of, picking products that really suit these peak times of year when people are buying, there's holidays, festivals, stuff like that, when people are in a really buying mood. So I really just wanted to show you guys a couple that are, Valentine's Day is the one that the case study was based on. Mother's Day is coming right up. Then we had Easter, which is coming up soon as well. Honestly, Easter, I'm not too sure. I've been trying to think of a few things for Easter, but I'm really struggling to come up with anything at the minute. But, it's bound to be something that, some of you guys can come up with. 4th of July is absolutely huge for like your sort of t-shirts and stuff like that. Halloween is such a big one. There's so many things you can do for Halloween, decorations, your costumes themselves. There's tons of stuff, especially on AliExpress as well. There's a lot of things you can do. Obviously Black Friday, Cyber Monday is sort of just, big sales all around, and you can really ramp up your ad spend there and still keep the sales coming in. And then again, obviously Christmas is, the biggest time of year for sales. You're going to do massive amounts of volume, and you can really push, a lot of gift ideas. But what you can also do is, push them Christmas decorations, Christmas themed jumpers, t-shirts, print on demand stuff. There's really a lot of ideas you can do around these times of the year. That happen a few times. These are the main ones I've got up on the screen. There's definitely more you're going to be able to do. If you can think outside the box and look at some other countries, what their festivals are, stuff like that, you can definitely pull out a few more ideas. So I'm just going to show you guys like a couple of different product ideas that are really easy. And I want to show you like this because, any print on demand product, because obviously if you're not importing in bulk, you're going to have to cut off your shipping time at an earlier stage. But if you're doing print on demand, the shipping is usually pretty quick, obviously depending on who your provider is. But you can do print on demand. It's going to get there before the alley stuff, and you can cut off at a later date if you're not bulky importing. T-shirts, guys. T-shirts are really good for these times coming up. Obviously, like Valentine's Day, you could do like a funny quote T-shirt based on, boyfriend and girlfriend, and they would sell like really well. And just get, aim it sort of so that you're getting the girl to tag their boyfriend in it, and then the boyfriend will go ahead and buy it, because again, it's just that easy thing to pick up, and it's convenient for them. So again, mugs, another great one. You can do tons of that sort of stuff. And like coming up to Christmas and all, you can get Christmas jumpers print on demand. Get your design put on it. So that's another really good way to do it. There's tons of holiday themed items on AliExpress as well. And then again, coming up to these times, check the bestseller list for ideas, because there's going to be tons of them out there. Tons of new stuff popping up that you maybe wouldn't have seen before at other times of the year. So make sure you're always keeping on top of that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the 10x ROI case study, and it gives you some ideas. It's really not about getting into the detail here. It's really about giving you ideas to go out there and find these really hot products. And that's what I want you guys to do. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you can, go ahead and really profit from these times of the year. And I'll see you guys in the next video.